Welcome to Car Comparos. Today we'll be comparing the Tata Tiago with its elder sibling, the Tata Bolt. Pricing and features. The mid-range Bolt XMS diesel variant retails for 7.47 lakh on road Delhi. However, now all of the Bolt's prospective customers must be considering the newly launched Tiago. Tiago's top-end diesel XZ variant costs 6.12 lakh, which is a ridiculous 1.35 lakh rupees cheaper than the Bolt XMS. The Tiago also has some extra features over the Bolt, for example alloy wheels, rear wash wipe defog, rear tweeters, etc., which are worth around 20,000 rupees, making the Tiago 1.5 lakh rupees cheaper than an equivalent Bolt. Performance and drivability. The Tiago Petrol is powered by a new generation but non-turbocharged Revertron engine, while the Bolt is powered by the older generation but turbocharged Revertron unit. Bolt's engine feels noticeably more torquey than the Tiago's. It has a potent mid-range, giving it an edge over the Tiago during overtaking on the highways. However, both the engines fall short in terms of refinement and take their own sweet time to pile on the revs. Amongst the diesels, the Bolt's Fiat-sourced 1250cc multijet engine is far better than the Tiago's in-house 1050cc three-cylinder unit. It is more refined, eager to rev, and has a genuinely potent mid-range than the Tiago. Tiago's engine equals the Bolt's in terms of drivability around town, but runs out of breath as soon as the road opens up. Its mid-range feels particularly weak while trying to overtake fast-moving lorries on the motorway. Fuel efficiency. The Tiago Petrol has an ARAI certified mileage of 23.8 kmpl, which is around 6 kmpl more than the Bolt's mileage of 17.6 kmpl. Tiago Diesel has an ARAI certified mileage of 27.3 kmpl, which is around 4 kmpl more than the Bolt's mileage of 22.95 kmpl. In our real-world tests, the petrol Tiago was consistently 2 kmpl more efficient than the Bolt petrol. Amongst the diesels, the Tiago was just half a kmpl more efficient than the diesel Bolt. Space and comfort. The Bolt has marginally more cabin space than the Tiago, while the Tiago has more boot space than the Bolt. The Tiago feels a bit too tight for seating 3 adults at the rear, while the Bolt can comfortably seat 3 adults on its rear perch. However, Tiago's boot space of 242 liters is marginally bigger and much more useful than the tiny 210-liter capacity of the Bolt. Both cars have well-styled and upmarket interiors, although it remains to be seen how well they stand the test of time. Handling and ride quality. The Bolt has better ride comfort than the Tiago. It soaks up sharp bumps and ruts with lesser effort than the Tiago, although the Tiago's ride quality is also one of the best in its segment. Both cars have sharp and enthusiastic handling manners, the only caveat being the electrically assisted power steerings, which weigh up inconsistently and do not transmit any feel or feedback from the tarmac. Not to forget, both cars are extremely well suited to Indian road conditions and their suspension setups have been tuned just right for our roads. Reliability and after-sales service. It is high time that Tata accepts the glaring shortcomings of the reliability of its products and quality of work delivered at its dealerships. The company's track record at quality and service has only gotten worse over time, while even its sole Indian competitor, Mahindra, has slowly but steadily made decent progress in this regard. Resale and cost of ownership. Both cars are bound to suffer from high depreciation over a usage of 5 to 7 years, thanks to Tata's poor track record at quality and service support over the past 2 decades in our country. The Tiago diesel works out to be over a lakh rupees cheaper than the diesel Bolt in terms of total cost of ownership. The difference between the Tiago and Bolt petrol is more than 1.5 lakh rupees due to Bolt's low efficiency and steep pricing. Which brings us to the verdict. The Bolt diesel remains our pick of this test. The Tiago may be newer to the market than the Bolt, but the Bolt is technologically much more modern than the Tiago. The Tiago is based on the Indica platform which debuted way back in 1998. The Bolt is based on the Vista platform which came more than 10 years later. Bolt's platform has 10 years of learnings and automotive progress imbibed into its underpinnings. These learnings manifest themselves in the form of better refinement, better performance, better dynamics, and better stability. They are easily noticeable when you ride these two cars back to back. They are definitely worth much more than the 1 lakh rupee extra expenditure that the Bolt needs over the Tiago.